Everything in Yamlock was going on as usual. Suddenly, Yamraj's messenger, Jaidev, came running toward the court of Yamlock, looking extremely frightened. Fear and shock were clearly visible on his face, because something had happened to him on Earth today that had never happened before. Yes, a simple goat has crossed all limits. When I went to take its soul, it clearly refused. It said that until it speaks to Yamraj himself, it will not give up its life. How is that even possible? If this spreads, all the other animals will start doing the same. No. I must go and tell Maharaj everything right now, or I'll be in serious trouble today. Maharaj, something unbelievable has happened. Something very big has happened. I have brought such news from Earth that even you will be astonished to hear it. I have seen many strange incidents in my life, but what happened today is completely different. A goat, yes, Maharaj, a simple goat, is standing at the door of death and demanding to see you.
Jaidev, calm down and speak properly. Looking at you, it seems as if a great storm has struck the earth. Tell me clearly, what exactly has happened that made you so frightened that you ran all the way to Yamlock?
Maharaj, in a forest on Earth, a donkey is taking its last breaths. I went to take its soul, but it clearly refused. It said that until it speaks to Yamraj himself, it will not leave its life.
What did you say? A donkey? And it wants to speak to Yamraj? This is a very strange matter. Didn't you ask what it wants from me? I'm not so free that I can come whenever anyone calls me.
I did ask, Maharaj. I even tried to explain a lot, but that donkey remained stubborn. It kept repeating the same thing again and again, that it wants to speak only to Yamraj. Honestly, seeing its stubbornness, even I was surprised. Maharaj, if this donkey survives today, then tomorrow all the animals in the forest will line up asking for a meeting with Yamraj first. Then we'll have to open a goat meeting office in Yamlock.
Jaidev, you seem to be in the mood for jokes, but this matter does seem a bit strange. How can an ordinary donkey have the courage to stop death itself?
Yamraj falls into thought for a few moments. What kind of question could it be for which a goat is even holding back its own death?
All right, Jaidev, let's go and see for ourselves. I also want to know what that donkey wants to say.
After this, Yamraj and his messenger Jaidev leave Yamlock and head straight toward that forest on Earth. Where a stubborn goat is standing at the door of death, waiting for them. Within a short time, Yamraj and his messenger Jaidev reach that forest on Earth, where a weak and injured goat is lying on the ground. But in its eyes, courage and determination can still be clearly seen.
So you are the donkey who sent a message all the way to Yamlock. You even stopped my messenger and refused to give up your life. Where did you get the courage to hold back death? Only for a while.
Greetings, Maharaj. First of all, thank you for coming here yourself. To be honest, I was sure you would come, because if I had died and my question remained unanswered, my soul would have been in great sorrow. Oh, donkey, you are quite something. People remember God at the time of death, and you went straight ahead and fixed a meeting with Yamraj. Even many lions don't have that kind of courage. What can I do, dear messenger? For the first time in my life, a VIP has come to meet me. If I had died early, I would have missed this opportunity too. I thought death can happen later. First, let me talk to Yamraj. Donkey, your stubbornness has forced me to come here. Now quickly tell me what you want to ask, because the time of death cannot be delayed for too long.
Maharaj,
I am also wondering what kind of question this donkey is about to ask, for which it has stopped the entire process of death. Could it be that, after dying, it plans to ask for a vacation in Yamlock? Oh, dear messenger, what are you saying? I didn't get any vacation even in my life. Every day I carried loads, got scolded, and on top of that, people made fun of me. If I get the same work in Yamlock, then I'll ask for a transfer back to Earth.
Donkey, enough of jokes. Now speak seriously and tell your matter. What is this question for which you have called me here?
Maharaj, my question is very simple, but its answer can decide the future of the entire forest. If someone sees a very big wrongdoing with their own eyes, something that could destroy the whole forest, what should they do?
Maharaj, this donkey is truly speaking strangely. Till today, no one has asked such a question at the time of death. I feel like there must be some big conspiracy going on in this forest.
Hearing the donkey's words, Yamraj also falls into deep thought for a few moments. He feels that this goat is not just worried about its own life, but wants to protect the entire forest. In the cool air of the forest, there was a strange silence. After hearing the donkey, both Yamraj and Jaidev become serious. Now it begins to seem that this is not just an ordinary question, but that some big truth is hidden behind it.
Donkey, what you are saying sounds very serious. If someone has truly plotted against the entire forest, then hiding it would be a great sin. But first, tell me clearly, what exactly have you seen that is causing you such concern?
Maharaj, I have seen something with my own eyes that would shock anyone who hears it. Two animals of the forest are conspiring together to starve the entire forest. They are secretly selling the forest's grain to humans. If this continues, within a few days, the whole forest will die of hunger.
Maharaj, this is a very serious crime. Stealing the forest's grain and selling it to humans means betraying the entire forest. Now I understand why this goat wanted to meet you before dying.
Maharaj, to be honest, at first I thought, let me just die. At least I would be free from carrying loads. But when I saw this conspiracy, I felt that if I died, the animals of the forest would say, that goat was foolish. It didn't notice anything. So I thought, before dying, I should at least become a little wise.
Donkey, what you are saying is absolutely right. If someone sees wrongdoing with their own eyes and still remains silent, then they are just as guilty as the one committing the crime. Standing with the truth is the greatest duty.
Maharaj, that is exactly what I wanted to hear from you. Because I have become very weak, and I may not stay alive for long. But before I die, I want to expose that traitor in front of everyone. Maharaj, this donkey has turned out to be very brave. Otherwise, many animals would see theft and still say, why should we care? We are just grass eaters. Maharaj, that is why I have a request. If you could give me a little strength, just for a short time, I can catch that traitor in front of the entire forest.
Donkey, you are worrying about the whole forest more than your own life. Such courage is rarely seen. If your intention is truly to save the forest, then I can help you.
Maharaj, honestly, even I am surprised. All my life, everyone called me a foolish donkey. But today, for the first time, I feel that maybe I am the wisest one when it comes to saving this forest.
Seeing the goat's honesty and courage, Yamraj becomes pleased. But he knows that the rules of death cannot be changed easily.
All right, Donkey, I can give you some power, but there will be a condition. The moment your work is completed, at that very instant, your death will occur.
Maharaj, I accept your condition. If the forest can be saved before my death, I accept this deal happily.
Seeing the donkey's truthfulness and courage, Yamraj is impressed. A strange silence spreads through the forest, as if a big decision is about to be made.
Donkey, your intention is pure, and your courage is worthy of praise. I can grant you power for a short time, but with a strict condition. Once your task is completed, your death will be certain at that very moment.
Maharaj, I accept your condition. If the forest can be saved before my death, I gladly accept this deal.
Maharaj, to be honest, today for the first time I feel that even in Yamlock, one can feel pride sometimes. This donkey is standing for the entire forest without caring for its own life. This is no ordinary thing.
Dear Messenger, today I feel a little proud of myself too. Until now, people would only say, "Move aside, here comes the donkey." But today, if everything goes right, people will say, "Make way, the hero donkey is coming."
All right, Donkey, I grant you this power, but remember, you have very little time. Every moment is precious, so complete your task without delay.
As soon as he says this, Yamraj raises his divine hands. Suddenly, a bright light spreads all around, and a new energy fills the donkey's body.
Maharaj, I am grateful to you. I promise that I will use this power only for truth and justice. Now I will not rest until I expose that traitor in front of everyone.
Maharaj, one thing is certain. If this donkey survives, I will give it a job in Yamlock. At least it will turn out to be more hardworking than the other messengers.
Oh, dear messenger, talk about the job later. Let me finish this task first. Otherwise, it might happen that I reach Yamlock and you say, "Sorry, you didn't pass the interview. Go back."
In the very next moment, Yamraj and Jaidev become invisible. Now the goat, filled with strength, moves toward the forest, where it must find proof of the betrayal. In a lonely corner of the forest, in the darkness, two shadows are quietly talking to each other. They think no one is watching them.
See, Tiger Brother, I told you this job is very easy. Quietly take out the forest's grain and sell it to humans for good profit. No one will even find out.
Yes, Fox. Now I understand why your cleverness is so famous. The animals of the forest will keep wondering where the grain went, and we will comfortably continue our work.
Just then, the goat uses its power and traps both of them in a net. It calls all the animals of the forest, and along with them, Sher Singh also arrives. The goat reveals the entire truth to Sher Singh. Then Sher Singh says,
"This is a very serious crime. They must be given strict punishment. Soldiers, sentence both of them to life imprisonment, so that all the animals of the forest learn what the consequences of theft are."
Then a light appears, and the goat disappears along with it. Moral of the story: good deeds lead to good results, and bad deeds lead to bad consequences.